What's going on, Mutha Truckers? This is a very important PSA right here to always check your truck. If you have a camera system showing the back of your truck, very important. This truck driver just witnessed this. Another driver, I couldn't believe it, went over, cut his airlines. And I mean, that right there is just, at that point, you're trying to kill this guy. Wow. And because of that, this driver wanted to stay anonymous, but definitely want to share just to all the truck drivers out there that when you stop somewhere, make sure you have dash cams, have camera systems, and just protect yourself. That is the PSA that this driver wanted everyone to know so that this doesn't happen to you. So let's get into today's video. Just want to show this, regardless of the situation, I'm telling you right now, doing this at the end of the day is completely wrong, and nobody should agree with this at all. Now, this is very important. So this driver has on record that he got there right at 6 p.m. Right at 6:04, just 4 minutes later. So he went in to pay for some fuel. Right then, that's when this other driver comes and cuts his airlines. So that's 4 minutes. So I'm just laying the facts. So 100% shows me the proof that he wasn't sitting there for, for hours or anything like that. What's going on, Mutha Truckers? So this is a shocking request from a truck driver. This just recently happened to him at a TA in Georgia, and he wants to stay anonymous on this, but he's very shocked that this happened. He states here, "Hi, Mutha Trucker. A trucker cut my airline at a TA in Georgia. I have this video. Please contact me." And it states here, "Please spread the word for all the truck drivers out there. Thank you." And, he sends me a screenshot of the video and actually ends up sending me the whole video. And I'm going to share it here with you. I state here, "So sorry to hear that. Yes, that's very sad. Sorry that happened to you. I will gladly pay for your service to expose and warn other drivers. I have the full video and I wasn't even parked at the fuel. Please help me with that." So it's one of those things. Okay, give me a second. Police just came. I will talk to them first. So as we're having this conversation, police officers actually come to the driver, right? And so it's a situation where, he says he wasn't even parked. He was just there getting some fuel. He wasn't parked there. He wasn't, parking lot kicking it. Right. That's what he states. I said, "Of course, you don't need to pay me. I'm here just to help. And of course, record the situation so that you can stay safe." He says, "Okay, thank you. Here's the first video I have at the fuel station at 18 hours. You can see him just pull in behind me. Here's the rest of the video. My camera system record minutes by minutes. That's why it's like that." Now, it says here, incident happened at 981 Cassville White Road, Cartersville, Georgia, 30121. Please warn drivers to be careful and always check your truck. Always check your truck after fueling, and most importantly, have a camera set up to cover yourself. Thank you so much, Mutha Trucker. He shows me an image, which was actually 3 police officers going over there and checking it out. Yeah. I asked, hey, did the truck driver get arrested? And he says, no. The police were going to pursue him, but it's less likely to catch him tonight. But 2 sergeants stayed at the TA to get the rest of his information. And then I asked this question. So did you just go in to pay for fuel? And he did that just because you didn't pull up? That's wrong, right? So I was just trying to figure out the situation at hand, what happened here. So I was just trying to figure out, if this truck driver was angry for any reason. Was he staying on the fuel island a little bit longer than usual? And I asked, so did you just go in to pay for fuel? And he just did that because you didn't want to pull up? That's wrong, ? And he said, don't know what specific reasons he did that, but for sure not because he wanted me to pull up, because he was just pulling up to the lane, as you can see on the time of the video, and left was empty. So overall, my truckers, they're probably going to get this guy. The reason why is because he swiped for fuel. So, by the end of the week, if he used his own card for payment, at the end of the day, if he used his own card for payment when getting fuel, he's going to get caught up, regardless of the situation. I know at times people could be upset about things, right? Clearly this driver is stating that he has no clue why this driver would be pissed at him, and so overall, it's just sad to see something like this happen. So, Mutha Truckers, I'm just letting you guys know, this right here, please share it to everyone out there. It's sad to see this in the trucking community, but yes, this driver just wanted everyone to know, make sure that you have a camera system and you can protect yourself, and definitely just check your truck at all times. Right, Mutha Trucker? So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Mutha Trucker News. News. Mutha Trucker News. News. Mutha Trucker News. News. Mutha Trucker News. We got them heavy haulers, reefer vans, hoppers, and them fat step backs, double drops, RGNs, takers, containers, dumps, and bulk bags. I don't carry using passenger transporters. We got them low boys, pops, and straight trucks, even driving. You heard me, Mutha Trucker News.